Karibuni tena to Wellness Hub. Welcome. We are glad. Today we talk about something that all of us have experienced one time or the other. We talk about stress. So, stress is our body's natural response to a threat or a challenge. It's important to emphasize that stress is neither bad or good, because both ways it can also help us, but at the same time, if not well managed, can have its effects on us. So as we dive in, so what is stress? And stress is our body's natural response to either a threat or a challenge. We have short-term stress that is useful, for example, during emergencies. For many public speakers, they sometimes uh, go through that. Then there's sometimes a prolonged one. We can call them long-term. It could be work burnout. It could be even financial stress. Money is never enough. So over time, it can be quite overwhelming. We've seen it when it has been useful, especially our athletes, where they use stress to be able to sharpen their focus. The other thing is that stress is just in your head. Many say that. The truth is that stress affects our physical health. Stress affects our heart rate. It affects our digestion, even our immune system. Stress can cause ulcers, can cause migraines, can cause high blood pressure. So yes, it's not just in your head. So it's important that we don't get used to stress. When we are in constant stress, we activate some parts of our brain that keeps us on alert throughout. And it's not good for us in any way, be it physically, be it emotionally. So we need to know how best we can manage our stress. We need to break from this negative loop where we are always under pressure. Yes, circumstances are what they are. But yes, you've stressed over it. Has it helped? We need to move on. We need to find better ways of handling stress. So yes, you have a job interview. You overstress about it. You do not sleep well. We all know the importance of sleep. Yeah, I always encourage people to sleep, if possible, the 8 hours. Because some of the benefits of sleeping the 8 hours, we are able to bring things from our short-term memory to the long-term memory. And that is through that total rest. Now come, you've not slept well. It's the day of the interview, and then you do not perform as expected. After that, of course, the interview doesn't go well for you. Then more stress. And it can be very unfortunate. But let me tell you, it's very important to know the things that are really in our control and the things that for sure are not in our control. We are in control of our behavior. We are in control of our thoughts. We are in control of our emotions. But we are not in control of how other people think about us. We are not in control of how they'll react to us. We are not in control of even how they will judge us. So I would encourage you, don't stress about those things that are out of your control. We can manage our stress in different ways. One of the ways is to reframe our thinking, to reframe our mindset. Yes, I did not get the job. The interview did not go well. But looking at it from this other side, instead of saying you're not good enough, instead of saying or even blaming the interviewers, maybe this is a time to say that, yes, maybe I know what the market now demands, the job market rather demands. Or what can I do better? If you realize that you were so anxious you did not sleep, is it maybe the planning? Do we need to prepare in advance? And what kind of preparations are these that we need to do beforehand? Of course, the other thing that we can do during stressful moments is to set boundaries. We need to say no to commitments that drain us, things that take away our energy and even affect our mood and our emotions. I'll give an example. For example, you're under so much pressure because of what you're seeing on social media. Others look like they're living better lives, they're making more money, yeah? And you're there thinking, maybe that's my classmate, that's my friend, and you wish to be like them. The minute you start comparing yourself to other people, be it people you know or even people you don't know, people living flashy lifestyles, I'll tell you, if it's affecting you, this is the time to unfollow those people. It might look good, might be something. Yeah, I have had people saying they're manifesting, but is the manifesting also getting into you such that it's affecting how you think? Even now, you're just there scrolling, 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 and doing nothing about your own dreams, even overcoming that stress. That's what we are talking about. So, yes, I think the other way of managing stress, of course, is find ways that you can calm down. We encourage breathing techniques that help us to calm down. Breathing enables enough oxygen to go to your brain, which helps with your optimal brain functions. With this breathing exercise, when you're breathing, we encourage you to breathe when you've closed your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. As you inhale, hold the breath and bring it out through your mouth as if you're getting the air through the straw. Do this repeatedly and it will really help you to calm down. Other ways of helping you to calm down, of course, we call it the laugh therapy. Laugh hard. Watch videos that actually lower your cortisol. Cortisol. Okay. Watch videos or even reels that help you lower your cortisol. Yeah. You're able to calm down. When you laugh, yeah, laughing is part of the feel good hormones. Sorry, when you laugh, you generate this feel good hormone that we call oxytocin. It makes you feel more happier. It has this euphoric feeling. So we encourage you to laugh as many times and as often as you can. Don't find yourself always being down. Other ways that we can manage stress, of course, is to really try and do the things we enjoy. We talk about the dopamine, and dopamine is a feel good hormone. It's a motivating, reward hormone that we all need. And for sure, if you do the things you love, your hobbies, how many things have you shelved that you love doing? Yeah. Today, let's unshelve them. Let's pick them. You love baking. Please go ahead and do it. You love reading your book. Go ahead and pick it from the shelf. You love dancing. You love hiking. When was the last time you went for that hike? We really need to engage and do the things that we really love. It keeps us motivated and keeps us happy. And it also helps us to manage the stress. Yes, there are many things that we can do, even in terms of writing our thoughts. There are people who love journaling just naturally. Please continue journaling, continue writing, get it out of you. Write and journal. It really helps with the mental clutter. I think as we wind up, it's important to recognize that stress is actually a signal and not an enemy. It's not a bad thing. Once you catch the signal, let's know how best we can go about this situation. And it's also about time that we shift our mindset from reacting to now responding. For me, I'll tell you today as a challenge, pick any technique, pick any today that we've mentioned in this episode that can help you manage stress. And also would love to hear from you which one has worked for you. Is it the breathing? Is it doing the things you love? Is it changing the mindset? What has really worked for you to be able to manage stress? Even for the ones we've not mentioned, talk to us. We'd love to listen to you. So, would love to hear from you. What are some of the hacks that you have that have helped you manage stress? And we look forward to seeing you in our next episode. Thank you.